oh, I'm just gonna explore like
Do you
crazy.
think anyone's ever like lifted a weight so hard and so high that when they put it down and in fact hurt the iron that they lifted?
Well, considering iron is not exactly a living object, I'd say
Uh,
no.
I saw a video of some dude doing a lift
Mm-hmm.
and like he fucking tore open his bicep, like it exploded.
Oh! Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh
like
God!
it started off inside of him, but then it was not inside of him.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's really bad.
it's really bad.
Oh God!
Like
Makes
he
me-
wasn't like he was okay eventually, but like he's not okay because he couldn't move his arm for a bit, and they had to like reassemble it.
Oh, that's that's a bad time.
It was a really bad time, but he
That's a
learned
really-
to not use so much steroids, so it works out in the end.
Well, I mean, he learned his lesson, yeah, but to what end?
At what end? I love that. I love that term. I don't know why. I had another settlers. Where's my other settlers?
Did they get invaded by Barbos?
But oh yeah, they did. But they were in my city, so I'm not sure how.
They can come into your city and fuck up your shit, dude.
Can they?
Yeah,
Fuck them.
I know, right?
I don't even know
My
where they
pussy
went now.
demands gold. My
My
pussy
pussy
wants to get
demands gold.
pierced.
That's a very common trope of pussy. It does often demand gold.
I once read this story on like fucking Reddit or something,
Uh-huh.
where apparently this woman bought like some sort of like, I don't know what they're called, bath bombs. Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
But it was like it had glitter,
Oh no.
so she actually like it made the bath all like glittery and stuff. So she used it, and you know it ended up being a disaster because she was having troubles like getting out of the bathtub. It made everything like super slippery, and
no.
it was just a really big problem. But she got saved because her cat walked in the room, and he was actually able to like she was actually able to like use him somehow. I can't remember exactly to get out.
Wait, how the fuck do you use a cat to get out of a bathtub?
I don't know, just something to grab onto, I guess. I don't know.
Sounds like an ancient riddle.
I don't just.
How do you use a cat to get out of a bathtub?
I will
And like
leave.
when you find the answer, you open the walls and it reveals all the secrets you ever want to know.
I will leave the link to the story in the description if you want to actually read it. But at the same time, I can't remember exactly what happened.
That
But
does
she
sound
eventually got
exactly
out.
like something you'd hear in like a fucking that's something that the Sphinx would ask you if the Sphinx wanted to trick you.
You're not wrong.
How do you use a cat to escape a bathtub?
Hmm.
Okay, I think Catherine's trying to mad dog me right now.
She seems like it. Oh,
Because like I'm trying to go save my settlers from this barbarian camp, and like she's blocking my way.
That's she's what's it called? Stalemate? No, blockade. She's blockading you.
Exactly, but with only one warrior unit.
She's a fucking dick for doing it.
I want to like kill him and just get him out of my way, but that would start a war, and I don't want to do that right now. I only have like 2 warrior units. I'm not in a very good way right now.
It doesn't seem
I'm
like
building
it's
some
ready.
fucking hanging gardens in 14 turns.
14 turns.
Yeah.
I started building the hanging gardens. So who's gonna get there first?
How many more turns do you have?
That's a good question. I don't know how to check on that.
You just click on your city that you're developing it in, and it says 14 on the side. That's how many turns I have. How many turns do you have? Are you using...
11 turns.
Well, thank you. Now I'm not gonna waste that anymore, and I'm gonna actually develop fucking guys.
Haha! I beat you to the
So-
hanging gardens.
Yeah, you did. So I'm gonna come at you with the fury of 1,000 storms.
Of 1,000 storms, like from X-Men?
1,000 storms.
Like from X-Men?
Yes.
Okay. I think I could take on 1,000
A
storms.
1,000 Judy Gardners.
Oh, what was I was saying? Oh, there's more to the story.
yeah?
Eventually, like, the girl, the lady who did the glitter bath bomb, she actually like, She had to like mentally prepare herself. Like she was sitting on the toilet. She looked.
Uh-huh.
She looked down, and her vag was just covered in glitter. It was like
Oh no.
it was like actual like art herpes is what it was pretty much.
Ew. Ew.
It was like it was
Ew.
just covered in like gold glitter
That-
or whatever.
That just sounds like urinary tract infection.
That sounds like a really bad time.
Because like here's the thing, like fucking, you know, that like that'll get stuck in your pee hole,
Right. Yeah.
and that's
no.
gonna take some finagling to get that out.
It's not a good time. It's just I couldn't imagine. But
All right.
but
So
let
wait,
me,
where the
I will
fuck are my
say though.
sellers?
I will say makes for a great story.
It does make for a pretty good pretty good. Fuck it, I can't talk. I just give up.
A funny story.
It
at the
does
very
make for a pretty great story.
Ha 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 ha.
Great story, Mark. So anyway, how is your sex life?
What a story, Mark.
Little did Johnny know that Mark was sleeping with his wife the whole time.
Little did Johnny know that Mark was sleeping with him the whole time.
I would watch that movie a lot more than I would watch the one where he wasn't being slept with.
Oh God. What if they just decided to make it a gay porn instead of like would it have been as universally loved / hated?
I would have loved it probably more, maybe.
I mean, we get to see 2 guys' asses probably instead of just one.
Yeah, that was a pretty good part of that movie. I don't know about you.
Tommy Wiseau's butt dead center on the fucking camera.
Uh-oh.
SpaghettiOs.
Uh-oh. Oh, and they're like just one square out of my attack range, too.
I'll just have him alert.
Oh, fuck it. Get comfy there, you bastards.
Yeah, bitches.
As long as you're not disturbing my workers building a road between my towns, so I think that'll make my cities develop quicker, but I can't be sure.
I don't know either. I don't know a lot about Civ. I just know I like to play it.
I imagine we sound like fucking toddlers compared to some people who play this game.
Oh, fucking for sure. Absolutely. But
I'm
just
gonna build a city and I'm gonna make a lot of guys, and maybe it'll be strong.
let's be real here. Does anyone actually watch tryhards for the level of skill gameplay that any of us have?
I'd like to think for Battle for Bikini Bottom, I instilled some good tips because that's like my game.
That's fair.
And maybe, no, you played Sunshine, didn't you? Not,
Yeah, I
not
played
Adam.
Sunshine. Yeah,
So
Adam,
they
I
didn't
couldn't have
cut-
done it without Adam, though. Let's be fair.
So Adam's skill did not come through in that, because he
Yeah.
is pretty great at that game. I've seen him play it. It's like astounding.
Oh yeah, I imagine so.
There's some I wanted to do for so long a speed run of Skyrim because I've beaten that game in like 4 hours before,
Mm-hmm.
but like it's hard. like,
Skyrim is a really
you-
good game. That is hard.
It's a great game, but like I try to use glitches and stuff to like get the speed through,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't.
Womp womp.
My next game I want to try to speed run for the show is Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah.
Because if I get really good and I play my cards right, I can just run straight to fucking Ganon and like beat the game in 15 minutes.
Okay. That'd be an interesting one-off.
It would be very interesting if I was able to pull it off, but I'm not.
I feel like that would be an interesting just one because there's a lot of people playing that game right now. I'm sure. Still.
Yeah. I would only do it if I was actually able to do the 15-minute thing. If I wasn't able to do it, I would not even want to do it because it's such a long game.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Like here's 400 episodes of side quest, guys.
We don't need that. We don't need that.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think anyone would have the patience for that. I say that. People have a lot of patience for us in playing Toontown, Speaking of Toontown, we got to get back to that shit.
We do. I just want to not be bad at that game anymore. I want it because it functions so differently from every other game. Like it's grind heavy to like a fault.
No, absolutely. I totally agree. That is one of the big flaws about Toontown is that it's super grind heavy. But for some reason, I just love that grind.
And it's a great grind. So don't get me wrong. Like it is a very satisfying game to play. But the problem is, like, as opposed to, like, say for example, like, um, what is it? The game I'm thinking of, like fucking World of Warcraft or something like that, for example. You grind by killing enemies, you level up. But in Toontown, you don't level up your individual character, you level up the skills that you use.
Right.
So that's how you get stronger, and you get more hit points and therefore more defense by doing various tasks. And those can get hard as shit.
Oh, absolutely. Like, you're not even wrong.
Yeah. It's such to a fault, like, a different game than I've ever played.
That is true. You know what? Next time, hey, guess what? We're on turn 69.
Have you been playing for that long? Jeez. Oh my god, it's 240 BC.
Yeah,
At this point, England was already a giant economic power, and Spain was, I think, a thing. We're almost to Jesus.
Praise Jesus, hallelujah.
We're only 200 years away from Jesus.
Okay, what we're saying about okay, next time we record Toontown, if you wanna make use of some of my top tier Toontown tips, then we can totes do that, and it'll make life so much easier. Like the one that I told you about.
Great.
Like the one I told you about, you can go to like a district that has cog invasions happening in it, and then switch over to Welcome Valley where the cog invasions aren't happening. And you can attack the much easier cogs, but still get the double XP for using your gags on them.
Oh, okay.
Yep, you can totally do that. That's pretty much how I do it.
I want to get to like 70 left by the time the next session's over.
We're gonna be playing for a couple fucking hours, dude. Cause I'm on my main tune, Mac Mega Squeak. I ain't even there yet. I ain't even there yet.
4,000 left.
That's literally impossible.
What's the max left?
I think it's like 135.
Oh, fucking Spearman. Saul Spearman.
I prefer Peppermint. Hey, stay sweet, everyone. We'll see you next time on Tryhards.